All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our Eberron Oracle of War campaign. Part number 8 is starting today. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and go over our weekly schedule. On Mondays, we have our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure. On Fridays, of course, our Eberron Oracle of War. And on Saturday, our Strix7 College of Chaos. So join us this upcoming Monday as I hear there's a dragon on top of the roof that they might be encountering. So, alright, well, let's go ahead and get on into our Eberron Oracle of War here. Okay, hi, buddy. Yeah, you heard me start the spiel, huh? Yep, okay. Alright, I need you down, thank you. Alright, so with that, when we last left off, our adventuring party had gone to the city of Sharn, and had ended up saving a young girl by the name of Sky Blue from what seemed to be some people that were out to get her. And she was telling you that she was gathering up all of her money and stuff that she could as she wanted to venture to the moorlands to look for her father, who she believes is still alive. And so with your help, she ended up coming home with you to Salvation, and that is actually where we find ourselves in the back in the town of Salvation. Let's see, let me grab, and alright, let's see here, back to the town of Salvation. Okay. Let's see here, let me go ahead and change that out. We're going to change it music-wise to this one. Okay. Alright, so you are back at the town of Salvation, the outpost of Salvation to be exact. And we'll actually get you back into the Grey Beyond because, of course, that is where you go when you arrive in Salvation. And it is within this tavern that we pick up, and the Oracle of War has spoken the true words of the Draconic Prophecy. Thane's intelligence service has struck against Breland, and the orphan Sky Blue has been identified, yet her role in world events remains unclear still. You've returned to the moorland to hunt down Sir Solring Moranond, the artifact's mysterious dwarven creator. Upon your return to Salvation, you discover the massive floating fortress of Argonath moored to the west of the outpost. A makeshift market has sprung up in its shadow, where soldiers and salvagers rub shoulders, gathering supplies and swapping stories. The citadel of Argonath looks to be a wondrous place. Unfortunately, few outside of the Breelish military get to set foot inside this floating fortress. And it is as you come into the Grey Beyond, the salvage board at the Grey Beyond Tavern is unusually bare, much to the disappointment of the expectant work crews gathering nearby. A hopeful mutter passes through the crowd as a towering warforge dressed in Breelish military attire steps into the room and approaches the board. Taking a look around, he immediately sets his eyes upon you, upon your group. And you see this Warforge comes up to you And actually, you know what? Before we get into what he says, I do want to give you access to this handout. And this handout specifically, did it come up or no? Did it come up with words or did it come up with an error?
No, we got words.
Okay, you guys got words. Good. So this kind of gives you the idea of what is going on. Kind of gives you a little bit of the heads up. The Dogs of War, which is what we are currently running through, is a 3-part storyline. And you are here back in the Moorlands to locate the Oracle of War's creator. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a idea of what is going on. So, all right. Let's see here, and also, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So you see this this Warforge just staring over at you from the board before she walks up to you. And she specifically coming up to you introduces herself and says, "I am Big Bara. Captain Alan Ranki of Argonath wishes to speak to you." And as soon as she says it, she stops, turns around, and starts to walk away. What do you do?
Are we meant to follow?
It seems that way. You get the feeling that she, just immediately expects you to follow her.
Can you get a to-go cup?
I'm still enjoying my beverage. I don't even know who this person is.
Wait, who did she say wants us?
The Captain Alan Iranic of Argonath.
Do we know who that is? Does that ring a bell?
Give me a history check.
Don't know why I have advantage, but they're both good.
I mean, both of them are pretty darn good, yeah. I would say, Arthur, you do recognize that name, and even just from the little bit that you had heard mutters about, you know that Argonath is the floating castle that is currently just outside of town. The floating fortress. What's the 2d6s for?
I could do 2 of them a day.
Oh, that's right.
At once.
Oh. But
And
you
we both got boldness.
I was going to say, but you ended up with the same thing. Good job.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, do you follow? Do you stay at the bar? What are you doing?
I have no idea who this person is.
Chicken multiplied.
Since I know what I know, it's a person I... Sorry.
That's
Is
okay.
it a person I know that I would want to meet or care about meeting?
I mean, you know that, we'll say, he is definitely, I mean, this is a very important person. You know that, the Argonath is a very, very, large floating fortress. It was one of 5 created by the House Cannith during the last war, and one of only 2 remaining.
So yeah, I would be interested because I'm from House Cannith, so I'm gonna follow.
Okay. You with that history check, you know that it now patrols the Brailish border at a slow and steady pace. Magnificent and imposing though it is, it has been following the Treaty of Thronehold, has left the Argonath a shell of its former self, but is still very impressive.
You broke my baby.
I know, right? So,
I'll follow him.
Okay. All right.
With a to-go cup.
With a to-go cup. Yep. All right. What about the rest of you?
I'll follow after the one that we, him by himself.
Okay.
I suppose if it's necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after you.
All right. So as you all follow after, the Warforged that came and got you definitely, looks back a couple of times to make sure you were following her, but other than that, does not engage in any conversation. And she takes you and you follow along. She takes you directly to what is the marketplace just below the floating fortress, and you see that that waiting there is someone to let her and you guys back onto the fortress. And it is with that you are immediately taken to, and I'm going to just put you on here so that we know there's not really a map for this, but you enter a huge war room dominated by a brass table on which a scaled topographic map of Breland is laid out. There in front of you, kind of leaning over the table, a middle-aged soldier in a dress uniform stands before the table, and before stopping and turning and going over to a window that overlooks Salvation and the gray fog bank bordering the moorlands. As the door opens and you step through, he turns to you and goes up and greets you each with a very firm handshake and an apology for his abrupt summons. He says, "Thank you for coming and following Big Bara. Big Bara is our chief military scout and the head of the Bara's Breakers, an elite military reconnaissance team. You see, the Moorland is home to organized units of renegade Warforged who follow their own agendas. One of the groups has recently been raiding outposts along the border and taking captives. Bara's Breakers intervened in the latest raid, which I must say occurred at a homestead just south of Salvation. Despite their best efforts, several of the salvagers were taken captive. The Warford raiders were coordinated, organized, and, well, pretty well equipped. I sent Bara into the town as I had heard that you had just returned to Salvation, and I was hoping that perhaps you would be willing to hunt down the Warforged raiders and rescue the captives. I mean, no one knows the moorlands around Salvation better than salvagers from here. I mean, after all, well, the Grey Dogs are no longer together, and they were, well, they were the best, but I heard that that you were put together by their leader, and so I assume that you are well accomplished in it yourself. Would you be so willing as to try to find these Warforged raiders and rescue the captives?
I'm always up for a fight.
Was there another reason we were back here?
There was to find Sky Blue's dad.
Is she with us still?
She is at the moment. Yep.
She have anything input to say? Leads to follow?
She does not. And actually, traveling back to Salvation, there was the thought that her talking to some of the local people here might give her some leads on her dad. So she will actually turn to you and say, I don't think I can go with you guys, but maybe if I stay here and learn some stuff, maybe when you get back we'll have more leads. I mean, Z said that they would take care of me if you guys had to go anywhere. Are you doing the flip a coin thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Only because this is more of a private affair that I'm sure they could find their own people to do. But alas, I suppose you can intervene.
Well, see, I would send my own people, but, well, we are quite short-staffed at the moment, and I need every hand I can to run this fortress. But if you agree, we do have a small possibility of being able to locate them, a small aid to give you. And you see he pulls out this small wooden box with a compass dial mounted on the top. And he said, this is a direction box. The arrow itself in this points to a magical device that Big Bara was able to attach to one of the Warforged raiders. The range is short, but it should still lead you in that direction. Resources are tight right now, and I'm sorry. My work is cut out with preparations for a war brewing with Thane. But I fear that Salvation is the prime target of the next Warforged raid.
Well, I suppose it's worth looking into.
I'm trying to
Somebody gonna grab the box?
Okay. Yeah, you accept then? He hands the box towards you. He says, you should be able to accomplish any last minute things that you need to accomplish before heading out, but just don't delay too much. You did, yes. Hold on. Okay. You did. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Is there anything that you guys wish to do before you move on?
I want to go try and find some help.
You want to do what? I'm sorry?
Find some health potions?
I believe you said you were purchasing those in Sharn before you left. So 50 gold a piece for regulars or 250 for graders. And I did, Tor just reminded me, I forgot to do the rewards for last week. So you, the rewards for last week, let me grab that real quick, was 200 gold plus one of the, let's see here, so you can either keep the source sled, 5 flasks of alchemy fire, the suit of plate armor, or the feather token.
Did I still sell the suit though?
You can still sell the plate armor and get the money for it. Yes.
Was that just regular plate armor?
It was just regular plate armor. Yep.
Personally, I would keep the sweat. Personally.
Uh-huh.
Nothing.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So.
I have everything I need.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, yep. So you can either 200 gold and then one of the following: the feather token, suit of plate armor, 5 flasks of alchemy fire, or a sword sled.
And we can sell the plate armor?
I will say you can sell the plate armor if that is what you take. Yep.
Wait, so is that the reward for the last thing we did?
That is the reward for the last
So
chapter.
we had you take it as a reward and I'll just sell it.
Correct.
The feather token.
And that was like 50% or 75% of what it's listed at on the armors thing?
Right.
It was 1,250 gold,
1,250?
Uh-huh.
which I was gonna use for doing. Guess I'll take the plate armor to sell it, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you... Let's put it this way. You don't have to spend it on her if you want to take the sled instead.
I'm not spending it on her.
Okay. Because you had said something about spending it on...
I have armor that I just got better armor since I had my old armor.
Oh, okay.
And then I was gonna buy like 200.
Okay.
I'll keep the sword sled. It could come in handy.
You know what? Let me put it this way. If nobody wants to take the armor specifically to sell it individually, I will say you can sell the other one as a group and put it into group funds.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
doing.
Okay. So then just don't worry about the plate armor then. Arthur, were you taking the plate to sell it, or were you going to take the sword sled?
I'm going to take the plate.
Oh, okay.
I should be able to cast fly myself.
Okay.
I'll take the sword sled.
Okay.
Dang, I still take the sorcerer.
Okay. All right.
So I want to have bought 3 greater healing potions
Okay.
and 5 regular ones. That adds up to 1,000 gold.
Okay.
I don't know what the rest of it.
Okay. All right.
goes out.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm sorry I forgot to do that. So good job. Okay. All right. So, okay. Okay. So then that is the case. All right. Okay. All right. So, who grabbed the box from the guy, from the captain?
It's like a magic compass, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. So the direction box given to you by the captain pulses softly in your hand, its compass needle pointing directly into the fog clouds surrounding the moorland. And if nobody else has anything else to do within Salvation, Sky Blue will stay with Z and go around and talk to some of the people Z has in mind that might know something about this girl's father. Okay. So as you enter the mist, flashes of light sparkle in front of you, illuminating the ghostly forms of marching warforged that fade as quickly as they appear. Inside the blasted landscape of the moorlands, the direction box feels like it's alive, the needle jumping this way and that as it seeks out its signal across the distorted wastes. Okay. I need... let's see here. Arthur, since you are carrying the box, I need either a survival or arcana check, please. Awesome. So, it is as you're following this, this magnet-type contraption, that you come upon a 3-foot-high ridge of broken earth which stretches out in a perfectly straight line. On a closer inspection, it forms one side of an octagonal patch of cleared earth measuring roughly 150 feet in diameter. I need someone to roll me an investigation check, please.
Anyone?
Yep. Well, there we go. That works. All right. So with the two of you, actually, Cinder Striker, you notice that it seems as if, in this instance, the earth was flattened as if by strong winds from above. It's quite strange. Okay. Arthur, give me another survival or arcana check, please.
Does it look like the fortress or something landed on the ground and was trying to land and that's what
Maybe. Yep. Did you just guidance yourself?
No, with I have something that lets me add a D4 to
Okay.
my Arcana show.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, that is not enough, so I need you to please roll me a D20. An 8. Okay. As you take a moment to sit and rest and relax so much that you feel as if your molecules are drifting apart, once before the end of your next rest, you must use your reaction in response to an attack to turn into a misty cloud, as per the gaseous form spell, for up to 1 minute.
Is that me or everybody?
That is you.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Does somebody else want to make a survival or arcana check?
I have proficiency in survival.
If you'd like.
I have proficiency in Arcana.
Okay, so Okay, roll me a d20 there, Dorian. Okay. All right. Can not have to, exactly. Mm-hmm.
You said he had to, but what you put in says can.
Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, there you go then. All right, so Dorian, you step on a broken sword blade that snaps with a thunderous boom. Your next 3 melee attacks deal an extra 1d8 thunder damage, as if using the booming blade.
Extra 1d8, you said?
Uh-huh. Yep. All right. So, Joe, with that 18 Arcana, after several hours travel, the direction box leads you towards another octagonal ridge system, much like the one that you found before. I need... actually, because you would ask your rogue to do this, I need another investigation check, please.
On Bubbles?
No, just the one. Well, either one. It works. That works. About the same time, you guys discover a pile of crystal shards off to one side of the flattened earth. Possibly spilled from Eberron's dragon shards. And you guys find some flint shards. I will say you found enough of them for everyone to have one use.
Nice. So everyone has resistance to lightning or thunder damage.
For a moment, yeah. Yep.
And 10 hit points.
Mm-hmm. This flint is supposed to said to originate from the virgin forest of the plain of Lamania, perhaps from vitrified wood or crystallized tree sap. It can be worked into an orb of shielding that protects the wielder from lightning and thunder damage, or as used as shards, can do that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Who is doing our third check here? Arcana or survival? Who wants to roll to attempt for the third one?
I'll go again.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
16 is just what you needed.
20?
Uh-huh. So, as you move deeper into the Mournland, the direction box needle seems to be getting steadier and steadier. Up ahead, a small localized dust storm sparks with lightning and flashes of flame. The broken body of a warforged is visible at the heart of the storm. A column of raging wind coils above it, apparently defending the body from dancing clouds of fire and lightning. I need everybody to roll me an Arcana check, please. Okay. Okay. So, everybody but Dorian, actually, you recognize that, this must be an air elemental locked in combat with something. That is, as you step up, you get closer, that, you see that there's, 4 what look to be burning hands and 2 lightning bolts seem to be attacking the air elemental. And this is the first time you guys have really come across the living spells here within the Mournland. And you see like 4 living burning hands and 2 living lightning bolts attack the air elemental. Do you intervene or do you let it continue?
I don't even know what this is. I'll let someone else decide.
Living spells.
Mm-hmm.
And they're fighting?
They are fighting an air elemental, yep.
Does the Warforged just look like they got stuck in the middle?
It does, yes.
Is this the Warforged we're looking for, or just...
You have no idea if this is the actual one you're looking for or what, but the direction box seems to point that direction.
Does it look like, from what little we can see, that it would even function after being in there?
It is hard to tell.
So the box is pointing us further on, though?
The box is pointing directly at the Warforge.
And the Warforge is fighting that air elemental with the lightning bolt.
It looks as if the Warforge is stuck in the middle of this combat, not necessarily on one side or the other.
Were we looking for this Warforge to kill it?
You
no,
were
bring it back.
Bring it back. That's okay.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, I guess we better go over there and at least try and do that, right?
Yes, our mission was to rescue whoever we can.
Well, you were rescuing the people who were held, or that were taken captive by this band of Warforge. Currently, you only see one Warforge here that kind of got stuck in the middle of this whole fight between the living spells and this air elemental.
Oh, my bad. I got that messed up.
Well, let's just put it this way. In the time you take to figure this out, the air elemental falls to the living spells. And the living spells vacate. They leave. They leave this broken body of this Warforge on the ground. And you guys can go up and look at it. And you see that the Warforge is missing its hands and feet. And a large cog has been riveted into its forehead, killing it outright. And you guys do see that the tracking device you've been following lays next to the body.
So the Warforge is dead and the air elemental?
Yep.
Awesome. I don't want to screw with that spell anyway.
And on the ground nearby shows the same octagonal indention as found in before.
Can I investigate the tracking device?
Sure. Okay. So the tracking device, it is connected to this box, and like every time you move it around, the needle on the box goes the direction of that tracking device.
This was like a group, though, right?
It was a group.
Any
Yes.
indication of where the rest of the group went?
Give me a survival check. Okay. Yeah, you can follow some tracks that seem to lead you over some low-lying hills. Yeah. Doesn't look like they were hiding their tracks or anything, so you can follow the tracks if you would like. Everybody give me a history check, though, please. Okay. Dorian, you recognize... I know, right? You recognize the outfit and everything, the markings of this Warforged to be a member of the Blades, a zealous follower of the Lord of Blades. That would be someone you guys have come into contact with before.
I will relay that to the rest of the party.
Okay. You found them in the ruins of Calzart, in this very second module.
Was the abandoned mall.
Yep. Okay. So do you follow the tracks?
I do.
Okay.
I want to take whatever bag the Warforged had.
Okay. Sure. All right. So you track your quarry over low-lying hills and blasted heathland without once catching sight of the mysterious craft of which you are, hoping to find. Its trail takes you to a rocky ravine before opening onto a wide plain of farmland. Then suddenly, there it is, the Conclave. A gargantuan block of iron and steel drifts across the dead cornfields, hovering on a carpet of crackling electrical sparks. As it slows to a stop, the flashes cease, and the bulky craft settles gently to the ground. Grinding loudly, it begins to transform, doubling in size as its hull unfolds to form a perimeter fence. When the grinding stops, a shock of blue light flickers along the top of its walls. A heavily guarded Warforged enclave now stands before you. Arthur, you would recognize this machine as a repurposed House Cannith Elemental Hover Wagon, which formerly was used to transport bulk goods, including Warforged, to the front lines. And
Go ahead.
so you would know that is kind of what it, dimension-wise, what it looks like. It's about 100 feet by 800 feet that expands up to 180 feet by 140 when stationary.
On this map, the electrified fence is the outer gray box.
Yep.
Those are doors. Port and starboard.
Correct.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, is that where we're supposing we're going?
I do believe that would be the best course of action. Let us be off, then.
Okay. So, part of the upgrades you see there are ballista. There's 2 front-facing and 2 rear-facing mounted self-loading ballista. The expandable perimeter fence is, you can see that is a recent modification as that didn't used to be there. And you know this for a fact there, Arthur, that is a recent addition. Okay. So, the perimeter fence is 15 feet tall and made from crushed armor and metal containers latched together. Jagged blades from swords, pikes, axes, and other weapons are embedded in the tops of the wall. And there are 10-foot wide sliding doors are embedded into the port and starboard sections. Yeah. So it seems those are the only ways inside of this fence other than trying to climb over.
Is there a lock on the fence? Does it separate in the middle?
So where the white parts are right by port and starboard, those are the doors. That is the only part of the fence that you see moves.
Oh, so we're on the starboard side.
Either one, whichever one you want to be on.
I'm looking at starboard, so that's
Okay.
easier.
Okay.
Is there like a bunch of people wandering around in there, or did we see anybody?
Give me a perception check, please.
I'm just gonna be looking for traps.
Okay. Nope.
I'm reliving the glory days.
I know, right? Okay. Okay. All right. So, yeah, you see there are some people that are out and about, but not a ton. Yeah.
Well, if I am familiar with them, would I know how to open that door from the outside?
So this whole outside door that has been added since the last time you've never seen it with that. This is the only part that you have seen is the main part, the inside.
Alright.
The outside fence was added after you had seen it last.
So the gray is just the fence.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then there are hydraulic beams that connect to the vessel's hull. So these are like beams that are going across from the vessel itself to the perimeter wall. Yep.
Well, let's see. It's a 15-foot high fence.
Mm-hmm. Electrified fence.
Covered in tetanus.
Uh-huh.
Do we see any type of generator or what might be powering this electrified fence?
I would say because it's 15 foot high, no.
Well, let's see. I am a private investigator. I'm sure this is not the first time I've come across a piece of property wanting to keep people away.
Arthur, I would say you know that if there is anything powering this device, it is probably within the containment chamber or the control panel.
Which is going to
Be inside
yeah.
inside of here. Yep.
I mean, I have Tinker's tools. Is there a way to open this from the outside, or is it just a solid wall?
It is a solid wall with those two doors. One here and one here.
I want to be looking for traps, but also see if there's a secret door around. Like if there's a smaller door that opens so I can go in and out.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
I will be helping if you need it.
Okay. Okay. You do not see any other doors, and with the exception of the fact that it is electrified, you don't see any other traps. I mean, electrified and swords and spears sticking out the top. Unfortunately, chicken wire wasn't quite invented at this point.
Well, I took the rope of climbing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to help us with the electricity part.
It is not.
But I assume I could command it to tie off to something at the top.
Yeah?
So we could climb over.
Mm-hmm.
I want to summon my mage hand and have it touch the wall.
Okay. Electricity shoots into the hand.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Does make sense.
Yep.
I don't have anything that'll help. I don't think.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. It's up to you. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to try and climb over it on the rope.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
just gonna. I use my soul sled.
Okay.
It has 3 charges. It has a 60-foot speed outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use its command word and I'll just fly up and over the fence.
Okay.
Could we tie the rope to him instead?
You could.
I mean, doesn't that thing hold 500 pounds or something?
Something like that. I mean, it would more than carry you. Yes.
I'm going to command the rope to tie itself around his ankle.
Okay. It's not going to be uncomfortable or nothing. Yes.
While they're doing that, I'm going to create a potion
Okay.
and fly up and over.
Okay.
So that's one spell slot.
Uh-huh.
I'll use the sword switch too.
Okay. All right. So you guys get into the inside of this outer fence. All right. You see the hydraulic beams that go across, and you see the inner compound. And it is as you guys are, fly up and over, that you see there are in fact people inside of this area. There are hold on. Come on. Load. Thank you. There are iron defenders.
On the ground.
Yep.
They look active.
They look to be walking the perimeter. Okay.
The people look like, are they humans? Are they the people that we're supposed to be rescuing? Or is it all mortal?
You see all metallic right now. Yep, they look very much metallic.
I see the control discs for the Iron Defenders. We had found some. I don't know how they work.
You do not. That's, yeah, there's 6 of them.
So the other warforges that are walking around aren't necessarily the ones controlling the thing.
What was that? I'm sorry?
So the warforges that are walking around, they don't have like the control amulet for the Iron Defenders.
No. All you see is the Iron Defenders walking around right now.
I thought I saw people.
That's the people that you see is the Iron Defenders. That now that you are up high enough to see over the 15-foot fence, because the question was, is there anybody around? They are only the Iron Defenders walking around. Yeah, sorry.
Does this part have a lid?
It is, yes. It is a 3-story, 3 levels. So there's the level that you are currently on, is the full outside. There is a ground level and 2 higher. So lower deck, middle deck, upper deck. And there are 3 entries. There are 2 entries into this main outside walkway, and then 3 entries in from there.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting up as high as we can away from the ballistas. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but if we're flying, we may as well go all the way up.
That is true, so long as there's not sentries posted that could see us.
The ballistas are on the very top level.
There's no, we can't see up there?
I mean, you don't see any entrances from up there.
Didn't you say they were self-loading?
They are.
If we stand in between them, they'll shoot each other, right?
Totally.
Well, what would you recommend?
Yeah, the only doors into the main building are the doors that are on the starboard and the port. And then once you go in those doors, well, Arthur, you would know this, that is going to lead you to a hallway that there's rooms around the bottom level and the middle level, and then the upper level is where the ballistas are.
Those doors look pickable, or are they smooth, or?
They look to be easily opened.
I'm gonna land, and I'm gonna investigate this door and see if there's traps.
On which side, starboard or port?
Starboard, I thought we were.
Okay. Just checking. Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll me a perception check for traps, please.
Perception or investigation?
Perception for traps, investigation for. Right? Wait. No, other way around. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Because I'm up close and
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. You don't see any traps.
I'll try to pick the lock.
Okay, it is not locked.
Okay. I will try to look next door, I guess.
Okay, give me a perception check. Okay. You do not actually hear anything inside that door.
With any knowledge I would have of the interior of this thing, I'll drop down and follow and
Okay.
direct Cinder.
Okay. All right. So, okay, let's see here. All right. So, do you open the door, Cinder?
Yeah, but first I'm gonna have Pounce, I'm gonna have Pounce give Blessing of the Trickster to Dorian.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with that one.
You get advantage on stealth for an hour.
All right.
A minute, thanks.
Okay, so... All right.
Sneaky.
Okay, so you, all right, you come in and you see that there is another door. I mean, they like doors. What can I say? But this one is actually open, and you see inside. This chamber serves as both a drill hall and a parade ground. A robust metal mesh panel is set into the floor at the center of the room. And Arthur, you would know that mesh panel that is there is specifically there so that whenever the thing is flying, this is the access to be able to like jump to the ground without them having to land.
That's all one?
It is all one thing, yep.
So it's not like the control panel. It's
No.
a whole, right?
It is literally like there's a mesh panel over it to make it so that nobody just like walks through the hole on accident. And you also see that there is a 10-foot by 5-foot steel block riveted to the floor over here. Extendable manacles are bolted at the four corners, which you also see several warforged fingers, a pair of warforged hands, a pair of warforged feet are displayed on the shelf behind the slab. And under the feet and hands is a chalked label that says Parliament of Gears Sympathizer. Under the fingers are the chalked names Clutch and Keeper.
That's not disturbing.
Nope. But you do see that there's a bunch of doors in this room. Going up from this room. And Arthur, you would know that these would have been rooms specifically for like carrying of stuff, as well as like the
Guest rooms?
yeah, something like that. The rooms and stuff would be like this would be one set of barracks. But you do know the control panel is right here. L3.
Would I have enough knowledge to know how to fly the thing?
Possibly. I would say yeah. You're from that house, and yeah.
Well, something to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go closer to, but not within reach of the table with the manacles and stuff.
Okay.
Like, I guess, investigate or whatever.
Sure.
What's going on.
Okay.
Don't want to be close enough since the manacles could just grab me.
Okay. Okay. You very much get the idea that that the punishment block is for dismantling the warforged that don't follow directions. Yep.
Nobody tell Priebus. We don't want him to make us a little bit kind of like.
Right.
Do I see any more of the Lord of the Blades, like badges?
You do. There's an emblem on the block.
Do any of the doors around the outside have like windows you can peek in, or are they all solid?
They're solid doors.
Let's see.
This is where we're supposed to be, but I don't know how to get people or how many warforged are between us and them.
I'm assuming we don't hear any signs from any of the other doors.
You do not.
So what was this in the middle of the room again?
So there's a mesh circle down there. So it's like so that people could jump out while the aircraft is in the air.
It's a big hole with like a grate over it.
Yep.
I see any signs of the non-warforged people?
You do not right now, no.
By the way, have we gone down here yet?
Nope. That is an upstairs.
So, no.
Nope.
Okay, gotcha. Is Arthur going to the control panel?
No, I wanted to listen at this door. I wanted to see if any of these doors were being used to cells or if they were barracks.
Okay. That one specifically, you give me a perception check. Okay. You hear the sound of machinery, which you know is essential to the hovercraft's propulsion system.
Okay.
And they're actually in all four corners.
I get the feeling that this table thing would come to life on its own.
No.
I'm gonna start listening to
I'll go around.
Okay.
With,
Okay. You don't hear anything in that room.
so let me try this door over here in the corner.
Okay. Give me a
I will
perception
try
check.
it.
I'll try this door.
Okay.
Listen for it.
Sure. Okay. You don't hear anything behind that door, Dorian. Okay. I know, right? Christmas. Yeah, Joe, you don't hear anything behind that door either.
There aren't any like obvious traps out.
There are not obvious what?
Traps?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Do the doors seem to be locked?
They do not seem to be locked. Do you want to open them?
I will open mine as she opens hers.
Okay.
Wait.
All right.
when they open
Those
theirs.
those two these oil stained chambers are normally used to hold salvage, but they're currently empty. Yours as well there, Arthur. Joe, the one that you are in front of, this is a storage chamber that has been adapted to hold iron defenders, but this one is currently empty.
So I know they hold iron defenders in here,
Yep.
and they're up top right now. I mean,
Well, they're outside. Yep.
Outside.
Yep. A leather handler's gauntlet hangs at the front of each of the cages in here, decorated with an arcane mark that matches a sigil carved into the back of the iron defender.
That could be interesting for another character.
Yep.
Okay. I let anyone know what my door is, and
Okay.
I head over here.
Okay. Same
I'll
thing
let
on
someone stop.
same thing on that side with 3 more cages.
Gotcha. I get the same.
Okay. That one is the oil-soaked salvage goods stores. What was that, Tor?
I want to take one of the control blocks.
Okay.
This floor seems to be a dead end.
Upward?
Should we go up?
Yeah.
May as well,
Okay.
quietly.
Follow, and I'm gonna try it. Mhm.
All right. So you head up, and you immediately you see that there's a landing. This large open area connects to all the rooms on the middle floor. Wall-mounted, ever-bright lanterns illuminate this room, but 2 portals in the aft hall provide some of the natural light as well. So there's 2 windows down here that kind of give off some natural light.
What side of the map are we on?
You just came up the bottom. So,
Right there?
yep, right there.
I want to go to the windows and see if I can control one of the iron defenders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, you can do that, and it seems that the ones that you can see for out here, you are not able to control. Perhaps you might be able to control the ones that are on the forward area, but right here you cannot.
Were the gloves with the iron defenders, or were the iron defenders out?
The iron defenders are out in the yard.
But their gloves were in the shelf? Like,
Uh-huh.
if we wear those gloves, can we control them?
Potentially.
I'm gonna go back and get a couple of gloves.
Okay.
Or should I just grab them all?
Yeah, you may as well grab them all, lest we run
Yeah.
into potential problems with someone else getting them.
Yeah, that was my thought. Less likely for somebody else. So I'll go grab all the gloves real quick.
Oh, okay.
I will try to listen in on this door here.
Okay, give me a perception check. Okay. So 22, all right. Okay. So you don't hear any sounds in here, but as you open up the door, you see around this room there is 12 metal chairs positioned around the walls, each of them shoulder-high restrain belt to hold inactive Warforge, and you see 12 Warforge in here. Beneath each chair is a possessions box, and they are There are 12 of them in here. Currently off-duty Warforge.
I'm assuming not the ones we sent to find researchers, that's right. And I suppose, is there anything particular in the possessions box?
Do you want to go look?
Quietly.
Give me a stealth check, then. With advantage.
I am a creeper.
Okay, good thing you had advantage. Alright, you very slowly go up to the first of the 12, and you see that the possessions box contains small keepsakes and trinkets.
Ones identifying the researchers and whatnot.
Nope.
Let's go over here and listen to check on time.
Okay. Are you listening to the door, or? Okay. Okay. Alright. You do not hear any sounds in that room. And if you open the door, you see this area serves as a maintenance and storage area for weapons. It is the armory. At least one of each melee weapon listed in the PHB is in there. If someone is looking for a new weapon. Okay. By this point, Arthur, you would be back.
Sure.
Okay. So, Cinder Striker, as you go to this door, there is a sign on the door that says, "Keep out, danger."
Do I know what's in that room?
No, not really, because it could be...
should be in there?
Well, you know what? Yeah, probably, actually. There would be a workshop of some kind.
I'll just tell Cinder, oh yeah, it's a workshop, it's fine.
Okay. Alright, what is the perception?
I'm listening.
Okay. You hear somebody in there.
I will relay that and go to the next door and listen.
Okay. Alright. So you go to the next one. Okay. Alright. Okay. So you, with that 23, you do hear sounds of people inside that room. Speaking common.
The door locked or trapped?
It is locked.
There's 4. I'm gonna keep going, listening at all the doors, and I'll come back.
Okay. I want to point out it is locked, but the keys are hanging in the door.
Is right, but the keys aren't in the door?
The keys are in the door handle. Okay. So you're gonna move on? Okay.
I was it for this door?
Alright, so we'll go right here first. This door opens up. Okay. This is the brig. They were once containment pens for transporting livestock, now double as cells for disobedient crew members. and you see heavy steel bars and a locked steel door mark each cell's boundary, and one of them has a warforged in there. Yeah, you see that there is a person in there, except that not quite that big. But I was trying to get it on here and it didn't want to. All right. So you see there is a warforged in there, kind of like in the back corner. Yep. All right. Yeah. So then, Joe, you're listening at that door?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Okay, you don't hear anything in there.
Okay.
Did you open the door?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Say, did we find any of the people we were supposed to look for?
I think they're over in this room.
I'm gonna head to that room.
Okay.
Do I see the key?
You do see the keys.
I'll try to open it.
Okay. You open up this door, and the first thing that hits you is the waft of body odor and fecal matter. As you see that this windowless storage room is used to hold captives. They have rudimentary bedrolls made of discarded clothes, a supply box containing water skins and trail rations, a small oil-fired cooking stove, and a waste bucket behind a screen. 2 tiny iron mesh ventilation holes open into the deck above. And the only light source is a grimy, wall-mounted, ever-bright lantern. And you see that there are all kinds of people here. You see that that they clearly have been raiding salvage outposts along the Brailish border, taking both material goods and captives. And they've taken indiscriminately. Those who show aptitude for magical or mechanical skills seem to be, like, given better rations. But other than that, everyone else has kind of worked pretty hard and ruthlessly, discarded when they're no longer physically able. There are currently 8 captives on board. You see a human man, a halfling woman. You see a human woman, an elderly human man, two more human men, and a female tiefling.
You find something?
I found people that smells and couldn't need help.
It couldn't be helped?
That need help.
Let me take a look.
I'll move out of the way for Dorian to see.
Okay.
Phew. Oh, my Lanta, that is disgusting.
I told you.
I believe it was Lucretius that said nothing human disgusts me, but that is powerful. They look like they're even conscious.
They are.
I'm assuming there's no one in there guarding them.
Nope.
All right. Shackled?
Nope.
I don't know if I want to walk into that room. It smells bad enough from where I'm standing. Let's see. I'll fiddle around in my belongings. Let's see. Might anyone have some ball bearings?
Ball bearings?
Yes.
Actually, I do, yeah.
Allow me to have just a few here. A handful should be fine.
Let me double check that I do have them. I thought I grabbed them as one of the rewards.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, bag of ball bearings. You can have a handful.
Alright. And then, much like Bullseye, I will begin to fling the ball bearings one by one at the people to try to stare them.
They're all staring at you.
Well, then hurry up and walk out, but please do keep your distance.
Okay. I didn't know if you were going to let us out or if you were going to be joining us.
No, I do have no wish to join you in there. Even if olfactory fatigue is a thing, I do not wish to suffer it.
And you see they will all walk out.
Well, let's not go too far because there's the potential of flying this thing away. Unless y'all want to walk.
Well, the downstairs was clear, devoid of any enemy. They could wait there.
Yeah.
If you please, single file and quietly.
Okay. They
What a
will
handkerchief
head
up.
downstairs.
We could point them towards that room full of weapons if you guys are feeling rambunctious.
We should point them towards a bath.
Do we even have baths here?
Nope.
Truly.
I did not prepare bath today.
Yes, I would like to cast bath and not twin spell, but quadruple spell it if you please.
Unfortunately, I don't believe you have the components for that.
Water and soap.
Requires
Water and soap.
1 clawfoot bathtub.
Oh, there you go. Yep. That is expended. Yep. All right. So, okay.
Before the last one goes down, are there any more captives around here than you know of?
No, it's just us.
Okay.
Were they from the place that got?
They're different ones are from different places.
Are these the ones that we were looking for?
Some of them are from the place that, yes. The last one, yeah.
The last one I asked?
Well, no, the last place that the reason that the captain sent you, some of them are from that location, but the others are from different towns.
Well, if we could, we are missing, so we had a plan to get out of here with them.
We can back upstairs.
Do you want to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any reason why, or you're just thinking to yourself?
No, I'm gonna check upstairs. Are you guys?
I will as well.
Like up there, who needs help or who needs to not? notice that we're taking them all.
Okay. Okay, so you want to head on upstairs.
I guess I'll follow everyone just in case.
Okay.
Quietly.
All right. Everybody, give me a stealth check, please.
Paul will give me a advantage on that.
Okay. All right.
That's 18, not 13.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Nice. Okay. So you guys, the four of you step up and head towards up the stairs quietly. And you know, for the most part, you guys definitely are quieter than you have been sometimes. And you head upstairs. Now, the upstairs, the first room you come to is the operations room. A map of Crier is laying over an iron desk covered with markers of different colors. And everybody give me either a history or investigation check, please.
Investigate.
Good job, Arthur.
Just trying to keep the Christmas theme alive.
Apparently. Okay, so you, all right, let's see here. So Dorian, it takes a moment, but you figure out what this is the map to. Joe, you also figure it out. And it is the map of all of the industrial sites of industrial interest in the area, and it is quite obvious once you figure that out as to why they would want to have a map of this situation. Because it is clear that they are trying to scavenge stuff themselves. Yeah, that is what you get from the bridge here, or from the operations room, I mean. So, yeah. And you know there is two doors to the south and one door to the north. And then the left and right go outside to the ballista.
I suppose I'll start with the south.
Okay.
I'll listen first.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Okay. You do not hear anything inside that room. Do you open the door?
Slowly.
Okay. All right. So, with that, you open the door, and this room is furnished with a suite of leather sofas, a large glass-topped coffee table, and many book cabinets. One cabinet is filled with military fiction, another with Braillish romantic poetry, and one even has a handful of books on negotiation tactics. The walls are adorned with paintings of idyllic rural scenes.
I suppose I'll take a quick step inside and have another look around.
Okay.
Such a large fortress, it seems fairly unpopulated. Let me go ahead and give this door a listen.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Okay. All right. Let's see here. You, all right. Let's see. You hear, voices in that room. Sounds like 3 voices specifically.
I will quietly creep on back out and wave the others over.
Okay.
To indicate they should be quiet.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just waiting for Cinda.
She's coming.
Oh.
If we can everyone get in a straight line, just in case.
Totally get in a straight line.
And then I will hold up 3 fingers and point towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take out my revolver.
Mm-hmm.
The old mint julep. And slowly ease the door open.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you open up this door, and you see 3 Warforged in here. And as you open the door, they turn and look at you. And immediately, it's, who the hell are you?
I will point at them and gesture for them to keep their voices down.
As you do, you hear one yell out loudly, "Intruders!"
Bang.
That's fine.
Which one yelled?
The one in red.
Oh, come on.
Nope. That is not gonna be enough.
And Warforged and their armored bodies.
I mean, right? It's like they're, armored or something. It's like they're made out of metal or something, huh? All right. So with that, all right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and everybody roll initiative for me, please.
What if we were to not roll initiative?
Well, then that's gonna be a very quick combat.
Humbug.
All right, and let's see here. Just do that. All right, at 12. All right, and then 7. Okay. So 12. Okay, and then 9. Okay. All right, here we go. So Arthur, you are first up. What do you want to do? As you see, Dorian has started combat here.
Uh,
I'm an old man.
ignore my child.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill the unicorn.
Uh-huh.
That is very accurate.
It
and
is very
assessment.
accurate.
It is, yes.
As a matter of fact, he is. Yes.
So, all right. I am going to
Oh, sure doesn't work.
cast Shatter.
Okay.
Find the red guy, which should get red and blue,
Mm-hmm.
without hitting Dorian.
Okay.
And because they're metal, they have disadvantage on the save.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. So, putting it right there?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. All right. So, let's see here. That is a con save. Okay. So, for red, that is that one. And then for blue, that is that one. All right, so half damage on both of those.
Was that with disadvantage?
Oh, no, it's not. Thank you. So this was the first one. Oh, that's even better. Okay. All right, so yeah, so full damage on both of those. Okay. All right.
And as a bonus action, I think I could sneak a cannon shot to
Sure.
red past Dorian.
Sure.
Yeah,
Nope.
and that's what I got.
Okay. Cinder Striker.
Move over. Well, try to Eldritch Blast the red when I think it is.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Okay. Neither one of those is going to hit. Anything else? You gonna stay there or you gonna move?
I'm gonna move back over here so
Okay. Joe.
Alright, my plan is toss a potion underneath there,
Okay.
and a little seal a bubble will protect him if anyone trying to attack.
Okay.
Basically, sanctuary.
Okay. Okay. All right, so you are sanctuarying Dorian.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a acid potion onto red and blue. Are they close to each other?
They are.
Alright, add the splash down.
Okay.
I add a D4 to that damage.
Okay.
So add 4 to 7.
Okay. All right, so one of them is a 16, and the other one is a 15.
The 16 made it, but the 15 failed.
Well, no, it's meet or beat, because it says 15 on your dex save. DC 15.
No, 16 is
Oh,
wrong.
okay. All right.
Because I'm using my all-purpose tool.
Okay. Okay. All right. So red will take. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So then it is his turn. He will come out of the room, and all right. He is going to take some attacks on Dorian there, but with Sanctuary, he needs to make a wisdom save first. That is going to be just a straight d20 roll. And then what am I looking for?
16.
Okay. Choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. Okay, so he will miss that one. Well, actually, he would turn to Cinder Striker to those. To that one. So it would make it Cinder, it would make an attack on you instead of Dorian. A 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So that is a d6 of damage. So 2 points of damage. He's going to try to swing at Dorian again. I think that will mean that it will hit. I can get through. So that is going to be a 19 to hit you, Dorian, for a d6 of damage, so 4 damage. And okay. All right. That is that, and he's going to take one more step and move to there so that with that his buddies can come out, and he will take the attack of opportunity from you, Dorian.
All right.
If you so desire to take that.
I do so desire.
I figured you might. Okay. Is it disadvantage if he's in melee with you?
It would be normally, but I have the
Did
gun
you take?
feet.
Okay, you took the other. Okay. All right. So that will hit blue. All right, for 9 points of damage. Got it. Okay. And so then these two are going to take some attacks here. You see that they have some long swords here. And let's see, the first one is going against Cinder. That's going to miss. That one's going to miss. Blue is a little thrown off in that gunshot. And then black. All right, let's see here. All right, so okay, so then he's got to do a wisdom save to try to hit Dorian. That's going to miss, so it will actually go against Cinder. Was a 14 hit you? Okay. And then he's going to do another wisdom save. That one will make it through to Dorian. But I don't think an 11 will hit you, so it doesn't matter. All right. Dorian, that brings us to you.
All right, I'll try to assist Cinder Striker. So, let's see, which one did I just shoot?
You shot blue.
Wait, you just got blue reaction.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right, that's gone. You don't have to roll.
Doesn't it last a minute?
No, it lasts until you make the warden's creature makes an attack, cast a spell.
Oh, that's right. So actually, those didn't matter then. That's all right.
I was hoping for you to get out the melee ways to get too far away.
Oh,
No.
nope.
It's just now my first turn in combat.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I will shoot the blue one then.
Okay, you're shooting through the black to the blue? Okay.
I could.
Okay.
I do ignore cover.
Okay. Just checking.
But I suppose I could be convinced to move over yonder.
I'm just asking a question.
Sure. Alright, let's see, I got 2 shots left.
Okay,
I'll
so
have to reload the pistol.
you're moving to there?
Yes.
Okay. So black will get an attack of opportunity.
Wasn't I standing over here?
You were
Up one.
up one.
Oh, well, alright, that's fine.
Yeah. He's just 14 hit you?
It does not.
Okay.
AC is 16.
Well, there you go.
Alright, now I will shoot blue.
Okay.
First of all, is he holding a weapon? Yes, is he holding a weapon?
Yes, he is. He's got a
All
longsword
right.
out.
Then I will use a grit point on disarming shot.
Okay.
And I will fire upon him.
Okay.
So first shot.
That will just hit.
It's 11 piercing.
Okay, and then
And
a
the
strength save.
AC is 14.
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright, he drops his longsword.
And it is pushed 10 feet from him.
Okay.
Now I'll take my second shot at him.
That will hit.
Like the item moves away from him, not the person.
No,
That's what I said.
I tried to I was trying to get so I could hit the button and it moved the wrong thing. All right. So, okay. Okay.
15, and that is officially out of, well, not out of ammo, but gotta be reloaded, so I will stow the pistol.
Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Arthur.
I will launch at red.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
And try the cannon.
That one will hit. Okay.
And I don't think he can be pushed because he gets pushed into cinders. So.
Nope.
That's it.
Okay, Cinder Striker.
I will just. I was gonna cast Acid Arrow, but it has a splash effect. Will that get on me too?
Possibly.
You know what? Disengage is a bonus action. Come over here.
Yeah? Which one are you shooting at?
I was looking for black to see if I can get the spot.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll your damage for me, please. Alright. So, 22 points of damage to him. Okay, and then, let's see. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, alright.
I don't know that the acid goes on.
Okay, so,
But I'll take another 2d4 acid on.
right. At the
Start.
start of the turn, yep. Okay. Anything else, Cinder?
No, not really.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, I have a plan. And this is it.
Fairy Fire. Okay. So that is going to go against the three of them. Okay. And that is a dexterity save. So, alright. This is the red guy. And then the other two. Black and green. Green's not doing so great. Okay. So green is fairy fired.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, I'll try to move out of the way
Okay.
a bit more. I'll join with Archer down here.
Okay. Alright. So then that brings us back to their turn. Alright. You know what? He's coming down here. Because there's two of you down here, so he's coming down here. And he will take his attacks. Alright, that is... We'll go the first one against Arthur. I'm pretty sure that 12 doesn't hit.
Nope.
And second one against Joe. That 23 might, though.
Yep.
Okay, that's a d6 of damage. Alright. Then the other two are going... Alright.
Oh, just passed, yes.
Just barely, yeah. Cinder Striker, go ahead and roll those, that acid damage, the 2d4. That is at... Oh, it's at the end of the next turn, but that's fine. Just didn't want to forget it. Alright, so 5 points of damage. Okay, and black is going to come to Dorian, blue is going to Cinder. Alright, and that is going to be the one, Cinder, you see the one that you had is the one that dropped his longsword, but he won't bother picking it up. He just pulls out a short sword and will attack with that. Does a 16 hit you?
Yep.
Alright.
And you die.
Okay. 1 point of damage.
Take a half a point.
Nope. 1 point of damage. Okay. Then his second swing is a 19. If you want to uncanny dodge that one, it'll be down to 1 point. Okay. Then black against Dorian. I'm sure that doesn't hit you. Or that one. Alright, so Dorian, that brings us to you.
What's the symbol on him again? I missed that.
That was the acid arrow. That was for me to remember he took damage at the end of his turn. But it's over.
All right.
But he's very fired.
He is fairy fired, so you have advantage.
Oh, perfect. Then I'll go ahead and take out my favorite rifle, Raven's Kiss,
Mm-hmm.
and then blow him one.
That will definitely hit him, yeah. Holy moly. And he is gone.
Boom.
Literally.
Raven's Kiss is quite deadly. But because I rolled a crit,
Mm-hmm.
I do get my grit point back.
You do.
So, let's see. Cinder Striker looks like she could use some assistance. So, was he the only one that was verified?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And I will point my second shot at the blue one,
Okay.
and I will spend a grit point on Deadeye shot to give
Okay.
myself advantage. So,
That will hit. Okay. So 8 points of damage to that guy. Okay. Arthur, that brings us to you.
Alright. I am going to let my cane get a little gnarled and nasty, cast Shillelagh,
Mm-hmm.
and smack this guy in front of us.
Okay. No.
Nope. Nope. That's a bonus action and an action. That's all I
Alright.
got.
Cinder Striker.
I'm gonna
Okay.
Actually, I want to toll the dead on.
Okay. We're gonna toll the dead on him. Okay. That is going to be a straight D20 roll. As a 17.
Dang.
Alright. Anything else?
I'm going to.
Huh?
I'm just gonna move a little bit closer to Dorian.
Okay. Alright, Joe. What are you doing, Joe?
Okay. Everyone's gonna probably hate me for this.
Okay.
Remember those waving spells?
Uh-huh.
I'm basically create a person to create my own.
Okay. Flaming
place it away.
sphere. Okay.
Okay, place it right here.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not gonna hit, Dorian, but that should work, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right, that's 2d6, Susan. And
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna move closer to Arthur.
Okay.
And that be it.
Okay.
Death saving.
Deck
2d6.
save. Yep. And let's see, that is... Alright. Ends its turn, and there must make the deck saving throw. Okay. If you ram the sphere into a creature... Okay.
Oh, plus, you want me to do the 2d6 first?
Yes, please.
2d6 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Not 5, 4. I think 5.
Okay. That is a 17.
It makes it so half damage.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But that's still 5 points.
It
That's not
is. Alright. So, okay. Then it is his turn. He is not happy about this. He's going to step down out of it, and he is going to take his swings at you there. And... Alright, that is going to be... Alright. That is going against Joe because he saw you cast the spell. That is an 18 to hit and a 15 to hit. Does an 18 hit you?
Deal.
Okay. Okay. And then we will have this guy against Cinder Striker. This is the first one. And the second one. Alright, 23 to hit for 6 points of damage.
I figured it out.
I figured you might. Alright, Dorian.
Let's see. Cinder's over there bobbing and weaving, so I will try this again.
Okay.
Take aim and fire.
That will definitely hit. Okay.
And take my second shot.
Mm-hmm. That will hit. And that will be enough to take him out.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now, how does the red one look?
He's holding his own still.
Well, there's two of them down there. I'm sure they have it under control.
And a big ball of fire.
And a big ball of fire.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Arthur, It got really warm over there.
Sure did.
Hmm.
Hey!
Hey, there you go. Okay, 9 points of damage.
Yep. And then, Bonnie.
I got it.
Okay.
Probably not.
Nope. Okay, Cinder Striker.
I want to go into the room that they were in.
Okay. Sure, you can do that. And you see that the shelves of this office hold accounting ledgers and that detail recent finds of dragon shards and the flint together with the amounts and location references. Give me a investigation check. Okay. That is exactly what you needed, was a 12. A investigation reveals the past finds were taken to a place called Razor Crag, although no information is given about its whereabouts. But Razor Crag is the name. Okay. All right. That brings us to Joe.
Bone Satin, I will run up to him.
Okay.
So that's immediate 2d6.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna throw acid behind him next to the fire to hopefully help it
Okay.
increase the burn.
All right.
You know what? No, never mind. I'm gonna cast Massive Missile. And
Okay.
Third level.
Okay. All right.
So that's 5. So
Mm-hmm.
15.
Yep. Okay.
How's he looking?
He's starting to look rough. All right. So, okay, he's going to take his swings at you. All right. 1 and 2. Yeah, that was terrible. And then he is going to, let's see here. He's going to disengage. And he's going to go over here.
He disengaged as a bonus action.
He did. It's as if this guy is the rogue type of Warforge. All right. And with that, you see this door open, and through it come some more. And you see they come running up, seeing as you guys are in here, and you see this very shiny gold guy come in here and immediately go over to the guy with the red. And he's like, "What is going on here?" It is clear that the gold guy is the captain. All right. Okay, so these two down here are going to get attacks. All right, so first on Dorian. Oh, that was almost a 20. That was so pretty. It was almost a 20. And then the second one, a 15. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay.
I will, however, use Sentinel to shoot him.
I
don't have Sentinel.
Yeah, no.
But Woman does have reach. I have the ultimate reach.
Uh-huh. Then the other one is going to attack Arthur. Twice. And both of those are going to miss. All right. And, let's see here. Yep, that's all that's going to happen. All right, Dorian.
Well, since this fellow was so kind as to come up and introduce himself to me, I will reciprocate in the manner for which I am most known for.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna shoot him.
That definitely hits.
That was, let's see.
Okay.
And I will take my second shot.
Mm-hmm. That will not hit.
And let's see. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm gonna circle back here.
Okay. Nope. Okay. Arthur, that brings us to you.
With
Jump you.
him, with Dorian leaving, I think if I cast Shatter again, I can get everybody. Almost. I have to do some.
Okay. There is a shatter thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to use those things.
Okay.
Do I drag it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yep. Just like that.
Yeah, that looks good right there, actually.
Okay.
That gets everybody, right?
Mm-hmm. It does. All right, and that is, let's see here.
It's starting to lag or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get there.
Okay. Okay, shatter is dexterity, right? Or no, it's con. Okay.
Con save.
All right, so
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage, yes. All right. Okay, so let's see here. We've got 2 of those guys, and those are +3. So that is black and white. Okay, so that is an 18 for the yellow. So that will make it. The white one will not make it. Okay, then the captain is a 13. He will not make it, and that was a waste of a nice natural 20. And then 3. Okay. All right. So they, okay, 13 points. All right, perfect. Okay. Anything else?
Half on the save.
Yep.
And then the cannon will fire at disadvantage because I have somebody in melee, but I'll fire at the yellow guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's it?
All right, Cinder
Well, that
Striker.
was a natural 20 itself, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gonna go there and cast Frost Fingers on those guys.
Okay. All right, and that is a
Grapple.
con save. Thank you. Yep. All right. So this guy's
What
gone.
does Frost Breaker does?
So it's pretty much burning hands, but it's cold.
Very?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Oops, not a disadvantage, so, but still that would be a 2 plus 3. And then... Alright. This one. That was really crappy con saves.
I rolled really crappy damage on 2d8.
Uh-huh. Alright, so they both take 3 points of damage. Alright.
Does it seem to affect them, like, mechanically at all?
Nope. Sure doesn't.
That's it.
Alright, Joe.
Bonus action land the captain, I guess.
Okay.
So automatic 2d6.
Uh-huh. Okay. 9 points.
And did I? Yes, why not? I'm gonna try to command it or a second level on the red guy that I will.
Okay. $23 will hit. What type of damage?
I keep the going fire, and that's going to be a +4.
Okay. Okay. That will take him out.
Burn, machines, burn.
Mm-hmm. All right. We will use his turn for the captain. Was there anything else, Joe?
I can't move anywhere else. I can move right here. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. All right. He is going to... Let's see. He does not like you doing that, so he's going to come up to Joe down here. And he is going to proceed to shield bash you. So he takes his shield and he's going to try to hit you with it. I'm pretty sure that 23 will hit you.
Yep.
Okay. So that is 3d4, and I need a strength saving throw, please. Okay. That is still up. Yep. Okay, you are not knocked prone. Okay. And he will take his next attack with his spear that he's got in the other hand. And miss. And he gets one more. I'm pretty sure a 16 does not hit you, does it?
That's my arm.
Oh,
so that's a seal.
Are you going to shield?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so he's going to stay right there. Then we've got these guys. This one yellow will go running after Cinder Striker there. And will take his short sword attack at you. Pretty sure that 13 doesn't hit, but the 20 should. And that is a d6 of damage, so 4 points of damage to you. Okay, then the other one's going to attack Arthur with a natural 20.
Ouch.
Uh-huh. But it's only 2d6.
And I'll use the shield. Not shield the spell. That wouldn't do me any good.
Okay.
He gets pushed 15 feet away.
Okay.
So that should be into the fire, maybe?
It will, but he will come right back.
Sure, he can run through the fire.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't only affects if you end your turn there. So.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What the hell? What happened to your health?
How do you have -6?
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. Instead of clicking on my character and subtracting 6, I did it on my character sheet, so it just gave me -6. So that's not right.
No, it's not. Okay. Right. So 15 feet back would actually put him there. So then 5. He will actually take the 30 and move to there. So All right, and then so that was one attack against you, so he gets one more. And then this
I'll
is
do
a
it again.
single d6 for 2 points. So
This time he doesn't get to run back.
All right. Well, now he is going to be next to Cinder Striker.
Sorry, Cinder.
All right, Dorian.
All good.
Yeah, let's see. Gonna take a quick look around the quote-unquote battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take out the captain because generally taking out the leader helps scatter the minions, but Cinder Strike is also rather on the squishy side. So I will try to assist her as best I can. I will target the yellow one here.
Okay.
I'm actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, but there are two of them.
I'm remembering to do uncanny dodge.
You are remembering to do uncanny dodge.
All the difference.
She's the nimble angsty team.
She's remembering that she's a nimble inkster team. Yep.
Alright, let's see here. I will spend another grit point on Deadeye.
Okay.
And target yellow here.
$18 is exactly what you needed. Okay.
Alright, and then I will take my second shot.
Mm-hmm. Exactly what you need. Okay.
And then I will action surge
Okay.
upon him a third time.
Okay.
And then how injured is he looking?
He's looking rough.
Alright. I will force shot. Hope for the best.
That will hit. That will be enough.
Is he an enemy of significant standing?
No.
And that is my turn.
All right. Arthur.
Alright. We're gonna split the difference. One to the captain, cannon to... Was that white up there?
Uh-huh.
So smack.
That will
Yeah.
hit.
I feel like... Oh yeah, that's right, okay. And...
You feel like it's not doing enough damage?
Yeah, but I'm not really a melee thing.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, the cannon is useless.
Today it is. Okay, so Cinder Striker, that brings us to you.
I'm going to stab.
And to stab that guy? Okay. 16 is not enough.
And I'll try with.
What?
I'll try with the other hand.
Okay. That one will hit. Okay, 7 points of damage. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay. Joe.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move to the left.
Okay.
Okay. You know what, Susan?
What?
He could get the attack voucher for me he wants.
Okay, he will take it.
I'll try to move right there.
Nope.
I'm going to do Commander Orb, but this time I'm going to use Force.
Okay.
Because I can do that because special book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I keep doing doubles.
I don't know. And that is going against the captain? Or
Yep.
white?
Captain.
Okay. That will definitely hit.
The 15 force damage.
Okay.
And bonus action, I am not on top of him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go for it.
Ah, damn.
Okay.
Well, double ones, I guess.
Uh-huh. Alright. So he is going to he's gonna come right there. He's gonna take his swing at Arthur. Nope. And then he's gonna take a shield bash at you, Arthur. Nope. Alright. And then he is going... Go ahead and give me that attack of opportunity if you want, because he is gonna come right up to Joe right there. So Arthur, you would have an attack of opportunity if you want it.
Yeah, I'll get there as soon as I stop freezing.
Mm-hmm. That will hit. Okay, that was nice damage. Alright. So then it is this white guy right here's turn against Cinder Striker. Okay, that is going to be...
That'll hit.
Uh-huh. Alright. 8 points of damage. And then he's going to take another swing. For another 5 points.
I'm gonna do on uncanny dodge on
Okay.
3 instead.
Huh?
3 instead of 5.
Were you doing the uncanny dodge on the 8 or the 5?
Well, I didn't say it on the 8.
Okay, yeah, then 3 instead of 5. Alright, Dorian, that brings us to you.
Whatever shall I do? It is a mystery.
You can go take a nap, it's fine.
Yeah, I could.
I mean, you could.
But I will focus my attention on the gold bot here, since
Okay.
Cinda seems to have herself under control. Alright, so let me go ahead and fire upon him.
Okay. That will hit. Okay.
And might as well spend my last grit point. One final dead eye.
Okay. That will hit. Okay.
At least it's consistent.
Right.
And that is my turn.
Alright, Arthur.
Not get burned, my friend.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out right here. Actually, I'll take a step backwards. Can I hide? Oh shit. Can I use that? Yeah, there you go. Use that quarter of a square there.
Uh-huh. You're little, you can do that.
At the captain.
Okay. That will hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that I'm not in melee with anything, let's try the cannon again.
Nope. Alright.
Is
That
it?
brings us to Cinder Striker.
I'm gonna move 1
Uh-huh.
and the cross fingers again.
Okay. Alright. That is...
Half damage again.
Mm-hmm. And those were... Remind me. That is... Con. Yeah. Con saves. Alright. So the white guy, it is a 3. That is crap. And then the other one is crap as well. Alright. So that is 5 points of damage to both of them. Okay. What?
I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Joe.
Damage, James. Another 2d6.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm getting good with those doubles.
You are getting good doubles, just not the great number. Yeah.
Yep. And why not? I'm going to just do acid splash at the back, just to keep the fire going. with
Okay.
acid. Plus 4.
Okay. Okay.
13 damage.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm gonna say where I am.
Okay. All right. This guy's gonna come back to back with his buddy here. He is going to do a shield bash at you first. 17 hit you.
Bill.
Okay. That makes your armor class what?
21.
Okay. And then he's going to take his spear.
That hits.
All right. And so that is... That one is 2d6. 4 points. All right. And then the other guy is going against Cinder Striker. Okay. All right. And we'll... Let's see. That is this one. 1 and 2. And neither one of those is going to hit. All right. Dorian.
I'll continue firing at the captain here
Okay.
and hope for the best. So here is first shot. Ugh,
Nope.
that was bound to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And second shot.
That one will hit.
There we go.
You know, I forgot to give the others the potions. That could help.
Mm-hmm. That one is gone.
Is he a significant threat?
He is.
Oh, perfect. I do get one back.
All right. Arthur.
Okay. I keep going back to the ruler.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna scoot over and do the same thing we did last time, only at the white guy.
Okay. That will hit. Nice damage. Okay.
Yeah. About
There you
time.
go. And with that, the cannon gets the final blow.
Nice.
It gets a get point, right?
It's got a got point. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And with that, the fireball is gone, Susan.
Okay. All right. So, with all of that, you manage to get the get all of those guys taken care of. You figure out that that was the office for the lieutenant, which was the first the red guy that you guys fought. And with that, I will actually give you the rest of this map because the U7 is, let's see here, that is the briefing room. You see the room is completely unadorned, save for the 4-foot wide wall plaque embossed with the symbol of the Lord of Blades and the words Blades, 1st Mobile Division. Let's see here. U3 is the captain's room, is nothing more than a private practice room and gym. A clockwork sparring dummy stands in the middle of the floor, and martial weapons of fine quality are mounted on the walls. A woven banner depicting a metal gauntlet with 3 extended claws hangs against the back wall. And that is, you would recognize, is the symbol of the Lord of Blades. And U4 is the captain's office. And with an investigation in there, you actually find the private journal of the captain. You find a letter in there. And the rest of the stuff in the captain's office is very much Warforged paraphernalia. Yeah.
So, is it possible to fly this whole thing back?
You could. Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Did we need to do anything else, though?
Maybe try and take out the Iron Defenders.
Yeah, I'll hand out gloves to everybody. I think each of us get 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we can use them.
You can. The only other thing is that there is 2 rooms full of Warforged on the 2nd floor.
I suppose we should deal with that as well.
So you would have to find a way to block those off or something. Mm-hmm. Yep. But
can we lock that door with the ring of keys that we had?
You could. You could actually, yes.
It's a start, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You could. So, it is with that, actually, yeah, I would say because you are part of the house that you could fly this back. In doing so, when you get back to Salvation, you steer it triumphantly back to the city, when you get back, Captain Rannick gives you the utmost of praise before requisitioning the craft for use with the army, of course, as you do. Mm-hmm. But he goes on to say, and you all come over to the war room, and he beams with excitement on your return. Congratulations, my friends. So, the Lord of the Blades is behind these raids. I had long suspected he wasn't real. A warforged boogeyman and nothing more. The truth is far from ideal. Another enemy at our doorstep. As the captain walks over to the brass table map, and he says, I wonder how close to our borders this Razor Crag is. A worrying development for sure. Then he looks up at you suddenly. And who's this dwarven artificer he's working for him? Before you can answer, Big Bara appears in the doorway. Apologies for interrupting, Captain, but there's been a worrying development. Captain Tyrish has arrived early. The captain looks down at the table and just gives a loud sigh. And it is there, my friends, that we end our session today because you have managed to complete the full chapter today.
That was the full chapter.
That was the full chapter.
That was shorter than I expected.
Right? It is with that you again level up.
Ah, Kane, your favorite.
Uh-huh.
Break the sheet.
Do we get to keep the dogs?
No.
I still see that coming.
But I was going to call them the Hounds
No.
of Shondaville.
Uh-huh. No.
This reminds me of the song that every time I hear, I think of all the horrible things that happen on Grey's Anatomy.
Right?
Shondaland.
Shondaland. Yep. Yeah. So, but you do gain 20 gold from the captain for rescuing the captives, as well as the flint shard. You either so this is an options. Either a +2 halberd that was in the captain's quarters of the ship that you took, a orb of shielding, which was in the workshop, an elemental gem, or a potion of healing and 100 gold, or no, that's all. Sorry. So I will put that into the adventure rewards for you for this chapter. But yes, you don't get a whole lot of coin for this one, but you do get options for stuff. Okay. And this is Parliament of Gears. So 20 gold, and then a +2 halberd, if anyone can do that. An orb of shielding. Because I assume that with everything you guys went through the place before you left. Or an elemental gem. And a potion of healing. And 100 gold. Yeah, of course you did. Yep. Okay. Alright. So there you go. The last one is on there. So that is where we are at for today, and
Did she just
okay.
hit herself?
No. Yes, I did on accident. All right. That's what happens when you have hotkeys going on. All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and raid out to Jay Luna, as he is got some Horizon 5 going on, and that is the end of us for today. So thank you so much for hanging out here within DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. Thanks, guys.